I was not a very bright student. My sisters were very intelligent. All my cousins, everyone. So I was that slow learner in the family, and I didn't like. Even when I started acting, I was 26, and before that, I had done all possible things.
All she said was that आप तो थोड़े मोटे लग रहे हो. प्यार से आप बोला उसने मुझे. Why everything has to be given a certain term? Oh my God, Afsana Khan, body shamed, Hina Khan, Falana. Why so much drama?
That there was only one quality I was looking for, and that was honesty, and that I guess is there.
I'm a package. I need everything. I'll be never satisfied happy. I need everything: care, attention, drama, everything. I mean,
hi Hina, hi Shahir, welcome to Pink Villa. First of all, the music video has stolen my heart, and I'm sure your fans' hearts too. It has so many looks. I mean, I can see that so much of effort has been put in the music video. It looks as good as it sounds. So I want to ask you, how crazy was the shoot, and how long did you take to shoot this video?
Yeah, go for it.
We shot this video in 3 days, and I think 3 days were not enough, to be very honest, but we were short of time. We were running late, so there were a lot of things. So somehow we managed the shoot in 3 days. Other than that, yes, the shoot was taxing. It was damn hot in Chandigarh when we were shooting, and we were sweating throughout. It was very difficult. We had to shoot like 3 different eras, and we had look changes, we had hair change, we had costume change, makeup. So we had to get into every detail. So there was a lot to do in this shoot, and not necessary that if you're shooting, we've set up a day. In fact, I had this conversation with Mohit, I remember. I told him, is there a possibility that we can only shoot a certain era one day, and then another era one day, and then another era one day? Because we have 3 different eras in this music video. But he said on every location there's past and present. They were like, oh my God. As you have seen the video, you must have figured it out that every location there is past and present. So we had to change every time on every location, past, present. So it was very taxing, but we really enjoyed it. We anyway have fun when we are together. But other than that, also, like with looks and all, we try to create these reels and all of that masti we do. It was fun, but it was taxing. It was challenging.
So my next question is that you guys have been in this industry for quite some time now, and you have been huge stars in your own right. I want to ask you that, I've always felt for those people who have, like from the outside, have gained success early on in their life. Like Hina, you too started working on very early in your life, and Shahir, you also got success with modeling, and then Navya, and things happen. I want to know, have you ever felt that you were lagging behind? Because a lot of people would be feeling that way when they would be looking at you and your journey, that, oh my God, these people are so young and they have achieved everything, whatever I wanted. Have you ever felt that you were lagging behind in your life ever?
Of course I did. I was not a very bright student. My sisters were very intelligent. All my cousins, everyone. So I was that slow learner in the family, and I didn't like. Even when I started acting, I was 26, and before that, I had done all possible things, like from modeling to working in a call center, working in a music store, and I've done every possible small job here, there, everything. And I never thought, I'll be a TV actor. Forget an actor. I never thought I'll be able to take care of my family. So, but I've realized this: if you are honest towards what you do, and if you give it your best, things work out. They just work out every time. I mean, people can say that luck has a crucial part to play, but I feel harder you work, luckier you get.
Hina, what about you? Because you started working even, like, I think in your teens, you started working in your teens.
I was 20. Yeah. Yeah, it was quite early when my story is a little opposite to Shahir. Like he said, he's been through a lot. He's done every small job possible to get where he is today. But when it comes to me, I have been quite lucky. When I got my first break, I got introduced to television, and it was a long, long journey, a very good run on television, and I had an amazing time. So for me, that part was really, really beautiful, and I was very lucky to be part of the television industry, which I still am. And moving on, then I decided to do other things. But to answer your question, I'd like to say I'm still struggling, Sakshi. It's never over. I mean, probably people may think that there is a certain journey they have had, and they've started early, they've seen early success and all. But in my case, the luck played a very important part. Of course, then I give it all, my hard work and everything. And Shahid's case is a little different. And I think everyone has their own story. But post that phase, I have had my own journey. I have had my fair share of struggles, and I'm still struggling. The struggle never ends. I still go out and test for certain roles and do stuff because I want to see myself at a certain position. So it's not that what you've done in the past. It's that how you look at life even now. You gotta be you gotta be hungry for work, for good work, and you can't feel content when it comes to the profession we are in showbiz. You have to look out there, meet people, or at least not meet people, but make an effort to be out there, test. I don't mind doing all of that, and I think it's part and parcel, and I really enjoy doing that. So I mean, I think people see the outer perspective of an actor and think it's all goody-goody, beautiful, luxurious, but that's not how it is. There is a lot of stuff.
I have to ask you this, that, you are a huge star in Indonesia. And I want to know that have you finally...
Henna, he was inviting me also to Indonesia. What is about this Indonesia? Why are you so popular there?
Exactly, like how did it all happen? And did you learn the language? Do you know the language now?
Yeah, he knows the language.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I've heard songs.
It happened after Mahabharat, because Mahabharat was a huge success in Indonesia. So after that, they called us there, and then I stayed back for quite some time. And apparently it all worked out. Everyone was telling me, you can't go to Indonesia right now. Things are working out for you. You're doing well in India. Why are you wanting to go to Indonesia? But I thought it's a risk. But it actually eventually, so many actors from India. I was the first one to stay there, and after that, so many actors were invited from India because so many shows started working in Indonesia. They started doing well in Indonesia, and I think it was a great experience. I would want to do it again.
That's amazing. Hina, a few months ago, you posted this very inspiring post on body positivity, right? And in fact, even I was discussing with my girlfriends that, it's so important to look at actors who are honest about themselves, because a lot of times girls compare themselves to actresses and they always be like, why am I not looking like that, even if I'm trying everything that I can, right? So it was very inspiring. And the weird part was that soon after that you went to the Bigg Boss house, and Afsana kind of body shamed you, and of course she received a lot of criticism online for that. But how did you feel about when that happened? Because a lot of people don't realize that your insecurities or vulnerabilities could be even worse than a normal person, because this is happening in front of the world, right? Like when a common person
first of all, I want to know, what did Afsana say? I don't even remember.
She basically said that you have gained weight, and so people were kind of.
But why are we terming it as? First of all, I want to ask you a question: that why are we terming it as body shaming? Was she rude? No, she wasn't. Was she mad at me? No, she wasn't. All she said was that आप तो थोड़े मोटे लग रहे हो. प्यार से आप बोला उसने मुझे. Why everything has to be given a certain term? Oh my God, Afsana Khan, body shamed, Hina Khan, Falana. Why so much drama? All she said was that कि आप थोड़े मोटे लग रहे हो, which is a fact. I had put on weight at that particular time. I'm still losing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't in that taste. It was not in bad taste at all. She had a lot of respect. अगर आपने ये सुना कि उसने ये बोला, ये भी सुना होगा कि she wanted to work with me. She said, मैं आपके साथ गाना करने के लिए इतनी excited हूँ. I want to work with you. So she gave me a lot of respect, and all she said was that you're not looking as fit as you were, as I have seen you outside, and that was a fact. And I did not take it. I took it very positively because that was true. Few days back only I had posted on my Instagram that I had put on weight, and it's a fact. So I don't think you got to term everything. Not everything is in bad taste.
Cool.
Sometimes people say things the way they look at the way they appear in front of them. Not everything is to be taken in a bad taste. I didn't take, dear Afsana Khan, my sweetheart, I have not taken your statement in a bad taste. Afsana, मैं आपके लिए हिंदी में बोल रही हूँ. मैंने आपके statement को bad taste में नहीं लिया है. आपने मुझे fact बोला और मैंने उस पे work किया. That's all.
Yeah, actually the reason I said was because, a lot of these conversations are going on that you don't need to comment on anybody's appearance at all. Like, you don't need to say that, oh, you have gained weight or, oh, you have lost it, because you never know what the person has gone through, right? So it's better, like, these conversations going around in the media.
But it was just about a physical appearance. You know what? Some things need to be left the way they are, said to a certain person. Yeah,
right.
Not everything, not everyone says it but with an intention कि इसको तो मैं बुराई feel कराऊंगी. It's not that. She said something, but by just looking at the way I appear, that's all. उसकी आगे पीछे का story, probably she was in a Big Boss house, she didn't even know. Right. So why to make it, blow it out of proportion and give such huge terms, body shaming, age shaming, this shaming? No, I am sorry, I don't think like that. I am not that kind of woman.
Glad that you clarified that. So of course your music video is all romantic and the name is also Mohabbat Hai. So I want to know that you both have been in really steady relationships for quite some time. So I want to know, what are those three qualities that you always wanted in your partner and you have it now? Like, literally you manifested those qualities in your partner. What are those three qualities?
He praises his partner a lot in front of me. So pehle ye batayega.
Yeah, Shri, let's start with you then.
I've been asked this question before when I was not married or when I was not dating anyone. That there was only one quality I was looking for, and that was honesty, and that, I guess, is there.
Oh, that's sweet. What about you, Hina?
I'm a package. I need everything. I'll be never satisfied, happy. I need everything. Care, attention, drama, everything. I mean, the list is never ending.
You want drama as well?
तुम्हें पता है ना मैं कैसी हूँ. Over the top, OTT. So, but yeah, I mean, we both have been, we all sometimes discuss, and we always speak to each other that we are very lucky that the kind of partners we have. अक्सर जब भी हम बात करते हैं, we do discuss it, that we've been really lucky. There's not even one single bad quality we can pick and talk about. They are so perfect to the T.
And
so,
we have actually...
We've actually discussed it. Of course, I'm not bloody making it up. Yeah.
Okay. So, my next question is, you both belong to the TV industry. I want to know, how has OTT changed the perception of casting directors towards TV actors? Because, you have spoken about it, a lot of other actors have spoken about it, that how they have faced this prejudice and bias, right? When they have wanted to audition for a film or something of that sort. But OTT has changed the game, right? But how have the casting directors taken to this scenario now?
No, I don't think it's like that. No, I mean, you are probably you get a certain role on purely on the basis of how good your test is, especially when it comes to big directors. Like, I have tested for big projects and very, very good big directors are directing those projects. Some, the talks are still on. Some, it didn't happen. It didn't work out. And the reason I got to know was I did not fit the character. Probably in one of the characters, I looked extremely glam and all of that, you know. And the other project, something else happened. So there was another actor which fit the bill better. So that's okay. I mean, I think we cannot be stuck on a certain project that why didn't I get it? It's okay. So I don't think it's like that. They have a certain character, a certain actor in their mind, और उनके लिए कोई matter नहीं करता है whether it's a television actor, a fresh actor, a film actor, or actor from any fraternity, from any other industry. So उनके लिए matter करता है कि जो उनके दिमाग में है वो right actor should fit the bill. So मुझे नहीं लगता है कि it probably exists or doesn't exist. I don't know, but I have not faced it. They meet very nicely. They talk to you very nicely. They give you ideas to probably do it this way, to probably do it that way. So I don't think it exists.
I'll say actors from the TV industry have proved them wrong. There are so many actors who are doing well in the digital. They have done a good job. So people are really now going after the TV actors as well. They want to cast who else is there in TV, and they want to cast them. Because so many good actors from TV have performed well on other platforms as well. I'll say Hina is...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
I don't think it exists.
Cool. Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi came with season 3, and of course it didn't get the success that the first 2 seasons got. Tell me honestly, when you came on board for the 3rd season, did you kind of have an inkling or an intuition that this might not be as great as the other seasons were?
No, not even one bit. The production house is the same. The people who were working on the broader story, the main concept of the show, were the same.
Yeah.
And I believe in them. I believe in Mamta ji, Yash sir, and the other people who were working on the show at that time. They only created that masterpiece, the show called Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi, which resonated and which did so well with the masses and everyone. People loved that show, and I thought even this one. But you never know. Every show, every season comes with its own destiny, I feel, and I'm not feeling bad about the whole thing. And if tomorrow they are making season 4, I'll say yes to that as well.
Yeah, my next question was actually that.
Yeah. Because, I would rather want to work on something I believe in rather than doing something which people want to see. Formula work, I would prefer not doing that. I would rather do something I believe in. And I still feel there is no other show right now on television which talks about those things, which talks about those issues which we were talking about in season 3.
Absolutely.
And
So my last question to you is that usually people say, what advice would you like to give your younger self? But I want to ask you, how would you like to see yourself in future? What would you like to say to your future self? Maybe 10 years from now.
I think I am a person, I like to go with the flow, and I don't want any preparation, even if it's for future, or what kind of a person I'm going to be, or what kind of advice I'm going to give to my future self. That doesn't work for me. I would rather be there whenever I will be there in my future, and I would be the same person or probably a different person. But I would like to look back at my idiocies, which I have done 10 years back, all the idiotic stuff possible, and laugh over it. Give it a laugh and move on. I mean, that's the kind of person I am.
Shahid, what about you?
Yeah, even I don't like to plan things and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to tell myself 10 years down the line or 5 years down the line.
Would you like to ask?
I would just...
I used to do the same. Are you the weird guy? I am. Are you still that weird guy?
No, I would tell him that be whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
even whatever things you believed in at that time and you don't believe in it now, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, if you contradict yourself, it's okay. I mean, you can today say, I can today say that, you know, I don't like this at all. And tomorrow I might love it.
Yeah,
You never know.
Cool.
So yeah, chill out, bro.
Thanks, Sakshi.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a lovely day.
Bye,
ahead.
Shakir.
Bye-bye.